back to the Goons podcast for like the 50-something time in a row.
Back to the Goons
50-something time in a row.
Yeah, we've actually had like a
Episode number
good streak.
55.
I saw somebody tweet about. Is that what you're gonna say? Yeah, that like we made like 10 in a row on time. Let's
10
go.
podcasts in a row.
We're like an extra long skid mark.
That's right.
Exactly.
And we've run out of underwear to skid in.
And if people are curious why we have had such a good track record lately, it's because I have agreed to stop being a selfish piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. He listened to The Rock rap
Cue the
about
clap
it's about
track.
drive, it's about
Exactly.
power. We stay hungry,
It's about
we
rap.
devour.
It's about power.
Put in the
It's about
work
put
and put in the hours.
hours and take what's ours.
Exactly.
Black and
Yes.
Simone in my veins.
It's not even really rapping though, is it? It's just like a motivational speech.
It's about hoof. It's about heef. It's about he hoo.
It's like
I don't know.
slam poetry.
It's like scream talking and over a beat.
Yeah, who else does that? Crazy thing to do.
Blarg's not here. Blarg Canadian. Blarg
Yeah,
in
Blarg's
Toronto or
here.
something.
Blarg Canadian, Blarg doing terrorism, something. I don't know.
Yes.
He doesn't let us in on his
Yeah. Moose,
ISIS
syrup,
journeys.
hockey, bomb.
McNasty says that he's done being a piece of shit, but he's an hour late. We started an hour late.
I was an hour late. I was like 20 minutes late. We just sat in the call
we
for a half
started
hour.
an hour late.
I had to take a massive dookie.
Yeah,
And-
but like when you got in the call, you consumed like an entire like horse while you were sitting in this call, and we had to listen to.
McNasty's the
blueberry
guy
muffin.
that he talks
Same
with his
thing.
mouth open while he's eating. He talks with his mouth full of food. Is what I was trying to say.
Yeah, he's
I was
like
eating a muffin and I was interested in the conversation. Sue me. Sue me, ass.
I might because it's been 50 unpaid episodes. So I might
You
sue
could be the next Nikocado Avocado.
Yeah.
Oh, I could be. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's all you gotta do.
Just buy a bunch of food and run around until it falls out of your hands and just falls over the floor. You just waste a bunch of food.
Just eat a lot of food and die.
Yeah. Be talented at something, but then just resort to eat food and die.
I wonder what he does, like... I wonder if he gets off camera and is just, like...
I hate
completely
myself.
depressed.
Yeah.
I feel like he's not. I feel like he just embraces it.
I don't know. Because the weird thing is he's lived his entire life skinny. And then once YouTube happened and money started happening, then he got real fat.
Yeah.
Now he can barely breathe.
Barely breathe.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
he's got oxygen on all the time.
Does he actually? I thought you were joking.
Yeah, it's like a CPAP machine.
Oh my god. Holy shit, he fucking kills it though with views.
Yeah.
I've never actually...
Well, yeah, he uploads 10 fucking times a day.
Yeah, I mean, that
No,
content
he does. He uploads...
not really that hard to make.
He uploads like once every few weeks, it looks like. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Those thumbnails, bro. Just like some big blue blob just getting sucked into this man's gullet. He's like making out with his fucking boyfriend in like 3 thumbnails in a row.
Damn.
Why?
Did you see the,
I see that. Oh, that is more than making out. They're like sucking each other's face.
Ugh.
did you see the Meat Canyon video of him?
No.
Oh, I can't
They
imagine.
like recently made. Oh, it's kind of depressing. But it's, I don't know, dude, I
imagine.
fucking love Meat Canyon.
Yeah, same.
Did you watch the Blue's Clues one?
Yes, that one was
Dude,
depressing
that was
too.
fucking disturbing as hell.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And it was like right after like the Blue's Clues guy like came back, like said, "Hey everybody, I'm doing well. I went to college and blah 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 blah."
Joined a metal band.
Yeah.
Smoked the herb. What are you guys doing? What have you guys been up to with your lives?
Not much.
Not a whole lot, but like,
You're talking
No.
to two guys that sit inside all day.
well, I as soon as like, because COVID's getting better here, and I'm gonna be like Blarg when COVID's like pretty safe here,
Yeah.
because I've been cooped up for like 2 years. I've had about enough.
I'm a peacock! You gotta let me fly!
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, not a whole lot. I really do be sitting in the house a lot.
Can you cool with the RuneScape?
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
Clicking. Loud clicking.
You're like, yeah, no, I'm yeah, I know, yeah. The other day I was at the
Yeah,
store. Blah, blah, blah.
This is pretty much what I do.
I want to go on a vacation soon.
Yeah.
I want to take like a week
Yeah.
off.
Yep, that's what I want.
I went to Vegas. I went to
I went to
Vegas not that long ago.
Vietnam for a little while.
Nice. I heard it's nice this time of year.
Mm-hmm. A lot of napalm. Agent Orange. It's not bad.
A lot of little like spike traps in the jungle and shit.
Yeah, you're walking down through the fucking mesh and you fall through the ground and die. It's not bad. Where you want to go, McNasty? Where you want to go?
No, I said I went to Vegas in September. And it was like,
What's everyone's dream vacation spot?
Europe. I want to do a whole like
You really said Europe.
Europe tour.
In Europe, probably like Rome or something would be cool.
No. I want to go like all around Europe, like to all different.
Ask
like
your grandfather about Europe and the 35th Regiment.
no,
See if he wants to go back to Europe, buddy.
I'm not taking him.
When he fucking parachuted in and had to fucking crawl around the Germans.
Damn.
Okay, fair enough. I do want to go to Australia too.
Yeah? Ask your uncle about Australia.
Stop. I want to go to Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
I want to go to Pearl Harbor.
No, but the cool thing about Australia is that
Nothing?
we know a lot of people in Australia, so I feel like it'd be even more fun.
That is true. I never thought I'd know a ton of people in Australia growing up, but
Yeah.
here we are.
I feel like we know people everywhere, being
Yeah.
YouTubers. We know someone from, like, everywhere.
I don't know anybody from Spain.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
I mean, not literally everywhere.
But I'm just saying we like know people. Like we're friends with people that live in.
We, like, know
Australia.
their mama.
Exactly.
Get their mama to fry us a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a
I
kangaroo.
agree with that.
Or a kangaroo.
A kangaroo.
I had kangaroo. I think I told you guys that.
I know. I saw your. Didn't you eat it like half raw or something?
Yeah.
Half
I would-
raw.
I would eat pigeon again. I feel like my first pigeon experience wasn't very up to like FDA standards, you know. So
Would you eat it raw off the sidewalk? What do you mean?
yeah, I was kind of just like on the road.
Ah, okay.
I like that song by Willie Nelson. Pigeon on the road again.
Yeah.
Just can't wait to eat another pigeon on the road again.
The life I love is eating pigeons on the road.
Just can't wait to eat road pigeon again.
Yeah, but my first pigeon experience was at a fairly nice restaurant in Australia.
Oh, they actually served pigeon?
Yeah, I was like, man, I've never had pigeon before, and I was, overseas, so I was feeling real spicy. You know, you get somewhere foreign, you're like, I got to get into this culture. You know what I mean?
I gotta eat something's testicles
Then you
while
eat
I'm
a
over
flying
here.
rat.
Yeah, let me eat fucking pigeon. Let me get in the fucking bogan mode. You know? Wasn't that good? I was pretty disappointed. And that was in Melbourne.
I can't
was in
imagine
Melbourne.
pigeon's very good.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's better out there. There's better quality pigeon.
I feel like we have millions of pigeons here. No restaurants ever serve that, so it's like, clearly it's not good enough to eat or we'd be eating it all the time, you know?
Yeah. Pigeons are gonna take over the population someday. They will be the dominant species.
You guys just need to be more adventurous in your.
I mean, I'd be down to try it. I'm just saying it's like clearly not
Oh yeah, I'll try anything. But
a delectable source of meat.
Anything.
Because
I wanna try coon at some point. I wanna have like
Whoa.
coon stew.
Whoa.
what are we talking about?
I wanna try dove.
Damn. Whoa.
I want to try
Whoa.
I've never got to try turtle.
Whoa.
I would be down for armadillo, but I feel like they have like
Armadillo.
How much meat
They have,
could be
like-
on an armadillo?
armadillos have like leprosy or something. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, they like harbor diseases. They're like a little disease fuck.
Yeah, I don't eat that then.
They're
Fuck
like some
that.
little Mexican memes running around fucking having fiestas all day with diseases.
That's
Mexican
Mexicans for you? What do you say?
I don't know. I look at an armadillo and I think that's a Mexican. Do you guys not get that?
No.
I heard that there were some monkeys that came down with leprosy.
You don't look at animals and be like that's associated with the culture, you know?
Well, like kangaroo with Australia. And
Yeah.
bald eagle with America.
Bald eagle with freedom!
Yeah, exactly. I look at an armadillo and I'm like, that's a Mexican.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not for me.
No.
I
I think
don't
you
know
might
what
be
animal I
Dom.
would associate Mexican with. Chihuahua, I guess.
Chihuahua, yeah, Taco Bell dog.
Chihuahua, because there's literally a town named Chihuahua in Mexico. I think. Could be wrong about that one.
I've had gator once.
Yeah, I was Gator.
It was chewy.
Is gator white meat? Is it like white?
I mean, I don't know. I know you like to base things off of skin color, but I'm not too sure.
I bet you like white meat better.
Meat is not skin. You fucking retard.
You're mad, dude. You are mad.
We're all pink on the inside, baby boy.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of what's the farthest I would go with what I would consume as a human.
Would you eat testicles?
I would have some mountain oysters.
So yes.
Well, I mean,
Just because you call them
testicles.
something else doesn't mean it's like a different like
No,
biological
but like
part.
from what species though? Because you say testicles, that can be from anything.
Bull testicle.
Human.
Okay, I would try human testicles.
Well, usually the testicles that people eat are usually from a cow.
Man, what does human taste like?
I heard like pork, I think.
Who did you hear that from? Who do you know?
From my grandfather.
Your sister's just a cannibal.
Just I've seen like, I don't know, I've seen like interviews, I guess, with like cannibalisms, people's.
Fuck, what drives someone to just be a cannibal?
I did see a documentary on that once. I didn't watch the whole thing, but somebody saying like the people have to have like freshly died for the meat to taste good. If they've been dead for
Well, yeah,
very
that's how it is with any
long.
animal. That's why
okay,
people don't eat roadkill.
Yeah, that's just like with anything.
well, speak for yourself, dude.
I saw this thing one time. I don't know if it was true, but there was like a story about like a dark web situation where some guy like gave himself to somebody to eat. Like he wanted to be eaten by a cannibalist.
I've heard of that. I think I heard of that. That was like kind of an older thing that happened, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a while back. Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't dark web though. I think that was just like something that happened in like the fucking 1900s or something.
Well, there was like a forum or something on the dark web, and it was about like, I guess just a cannibalism forum of people just. I don't know if people were like selling human meat or if they were just. It was just a forum that people were like interested in it, and yes, I think some guy like gave himself to be eaten by somebody.
How much of a fucking madman do you have to be like, man, I'm gonna start a fucking business on the dark web and it's gonna be selling human meat? Like, holy shit! Surely there's a better money making
How
scheme.
desperate you gotta be.
Like,
Jeez.
surely there's a better way to make some dough, brother.
I don't know. Go work at Walmart or something.
Dude,
Well, you never know. He could be selling it for fucking 10 grand a pound. You know,
Yeah, he could be like one of
because
the
I'm assuming
richest
human
dudes.
meat. Human meat probably is pretty hard to come by
Yeah, I could see that.
unless you're really horny.
I feel like I remember hearing about this scientist who had some guy donate his body because he wanted to do research on how human tasted, and so he like documented all of his like tastings.
Maybe that could have been that. Yeah, I don't know.
That's fucked.
I don't know.
It is a little fucked to eat a human.
Anybody in chat ever eaten human? Let us know.
I love when you say in chat. You know what's funny is you say that the most, but you stream like once a year.
That's true.
It's weird. Yeah, I don't know.
Just
It's
always
odd.
chat.
Anybody in chat? It's you said in chat too. Like they're currently here.
They are.
They
They're
are.
currently listening.
Do you not?
That's so funny.
Do you not hear all those people talking?
No,
Is that just me?
I'm a normal human. Yeah. Nice.
You didn't hear them just then?
See, there you go. Chat. Bitch about soup burping. That wasn't me that time.
That was chat.
Dude, I
Yeah,
got
but see,
like
that had tonality to it. You know
I
what I
got
mean?
2 back-to-back emails the other day from 2 different people that said stop fucking burping on the podcast.
They're right.
Yeah, well, they can fucking eat my balls.
You let two random people upset you that much. You had to bring it up.
No.
Wow. Are you gonna piss and cry?
Mad?
You gonna piss
Mad?
and cry? You gonna shit your
Mad?
little gamer diaper,
Yeah.
dude? Your little RGB razor diaper?
Did you guys get that Razer mask?
The Zephyr? No.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm not a fucking loser, so I didn't do that.
You know what it does is it blows the hot air of your breath out.
Well, that's kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, so when you're breathing, it's like it doesn't get hot. It's weird.
I don't know if I want to walk around sounding like a jet turbine, though.
Yeah. No, it's not that loud. You don't really hear it. Like very gentle.
Yeah, but everyone's looking at you like you're a fucking creep.
If it was like when COVID was...
You look like some cyberpunk molester with that thing on.
Yeah, I always thought, that video of all the goth people like raving under the bridge to like Thomas the Tank
Exactly.
Engine? That's what I figured I'd look like if I wore it.
Yeah, like a cyber goth.
Yeah.
It's like the long like green dreads and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was like when COVID first came out, and like you couldn't go anywhere with a mask, and people were wearing like the weirdest shit for masks,
Like their fucking underwear.
yeah, I'd probably wear it. But now it's like California is really good about COVID. Like we have like the lowest cases and shit, and we don't really. There's a lot of places you go and people just don't care anymore.
Pussy.
And I don't know where to respond to me or something.
That's true, actually. I think about that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
You
That's
know
why I
what's
said it.
something? You know what's something with COVID that I thought was gonna get more backlash, but actually no one gave a fuck about?
What?
When it was first like happening or whatever, and the mask thing was like becoming prominent, where everyone was wearing them everywhere. Like people making and selling custom masks. I thought that like these businesses and like these brands were gonna get like shit on for that, and nobody ever gave a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, selling a mask for this, like a branded mask. That's kind of seems like taking advantage of a pandemic to make money.
Of course.
But then like I figured a lot of people would have that same mentality. I mean, I didn't really give a fuck one way or the other, but I was kind of like, I feel like there's going to be a lot of backlash from this, and then none of that happened.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess nobody really thought that way.
Yeah, I think people were concerned about the fact that you couldn't buy toilet paper anywhere.
Yeah, that was wild as hell. I remember going to the store before like lockdown, and like all the shelves were just empty. Like the stores were just like closing.
Mm-hmm.
A buddy of mine's dad works at a plant that makes toilet paper, and he said that they had to like reconstruct their fucking machines. Like they have like different machines making the different like plied toilet paper or something like that, and they had to like construct them to all do like this one task to pump out the most toilet paper.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, like they had to completely come up with some new strategy because they were just running out of toilet paper.
That's wild.
Like they couldn't get it out fast enough for people that were buying it.
Yeah, I remember people were trying to resell it for a bunch of money too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so fucked.
Yeah, one dude got in big trouble for that. He bought like a fuck ton of like toilet paper and then like napkins, like anything you can wipe your fucking shithole with. And he tried to resell it for like fucking like
Mouse pads,
like
wallets.
1,000%. And I think like the government stepped in and they were like, no, you can't fucking do this.
Yeah,
dude.
that's illegal. That's like scalping. It's like being a scalper.
You
almost.
can't price gouge shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, Amazon got in trouble for that too a couple times.
Yeah, but then on the other hand, the fucking government makes gas goddamn unbelievably expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hypocrites.
It's okay for government, not the people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the
people,
golden rule.
Government make a lot of money, non-people make a lot of money.
Did you guys hear about Elon Musk wanting to donate $6 billion to end world hunger?
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Woo! Man.
Yes, it did.
It's crazy that that's all it takes, apparently.
McNasty's like, that's 1 year eating for me. The hell he talking about?
Ha 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 ha.
Damn
I
owned.
will laugh at your
Damn
joke.
owned. Eat
Ha
shit,
ha
bitch.
ha ha.
Damn,
I
should have
will
seen your
laugh at
face.
your joke.
Damn, son, where'd you find
You
this?
got me.
Damn.
Do you think $6 billion's enough to end world hunger?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I'm surprised.
That's a lot of food.
If that's all it actually takes, I'm surprised somebody hasn't done it already. I figured it would be more than that.
Yeah, that's like nothing of what he has.
I mean, yeah, of all the billionaires in the world, like that wouldn't have been that hard to put that much together.
I feel like there's a reason that it hasn't happened yet, though. Like, I just feel like it sounds like a good idea, but I feel like in reality it just
They're
isn't.
profiting off of the hungry.
I feel like it's not something that they can actually, like, do that would be viable. 'Cause
Right.
it definitely would have been done.
They would just have to disperse all the money to all the various different organizations that control the food that they give out to the hungry
Elon Musk
people.
said he'd do it, but he wants it to be open source so everybody can see where all the money's going.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
right,
perfectly fine.
and some governments said that they're not willing to do that, which is like
Yeah,
it's like
is that not just the shadiest shit ever?
it's like that's like The Rock raising his eyebrow, like, what do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you
like
You're receiving
So
this
it's
money
not just
to end
killing
world
the hunger?
hunger, and you want to be sus about it? What the fuck?
yeah. So that's probably why it hasn't happened.
He should just not give it to the countries that are denying it.
But then that's so dumb, because then you can't help in the hunger there because of the sus ass government. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that just goes to show how much the government cares about their people. Right there.
There you go.
Well, I mean, there's a lot. I'm sure the USA wouldn't have a problem with it, but there's just governments out there that are ass fucks about stuff like that. It's like they want to keep their people hungry.
Well, I mean, it would affect everybody's economy too. I feel like. What are we even what are we even talking about?
Let's
You're
talk
getting money to
about
people that are hungry.
Yeah.
I don't think it would affect the economy. They're not buying anything. They're hungry and poor.
Well, that's not buying stuff affects the economy.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're already not buying stuff.
It would affect the.
You're just making sure they don't die by giving them food.
No, but they're living off of the government. They wouldn't have to live off of the government anymore. So it would affect the economy. Anytime you give a mass group, like, think about it, what is stopping anybody from just having anything, right? Like, the whole way shit works is supply and demand. Mm-hmm. So, like, if everyone has $100, your $100 is worthless, you know?
I feel like if anything, that would just benefit, because wouldn't the government be able to spend that money that they would previously spend on like welfare and stuff and put it towards something else, like schooling systems or the roads or something else?
In a perfect world, yeah, but
well,
that's
they're probably
just not,
taking spin on military.
It's just not how
country.
it works.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Where one thing
This is making me
gains-
nervous. I hate talking about this kind of shit because I feel like in the comments people are just gonna be like, God damn it, shut up.
Well, just where one thing is like happy and healthy, something suffers, you know? It's just how the world works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right about that one, my friend.
Like, you are happy and full because you had hamburger, cow dead. So, just how it works. Sad reality.
Cry about it.
Yeah.
Cry about it.
I'm just nervous. I'm afraid of the comment section now.
Chat's gonna be nice.
Why are you afraid? We can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
This isn't like controversial anyway. Like,
Yeah, it's not really like controversial. Yeah.
I'm not saying like there's two genders or something, blah blah blah. You know, it's not a.
You mean the truth?
Okay.
I guess if there's somebody, I guess if somebody's in the comments like trying to refute paying for world hunger, I guess that makes them the asshole. Like, most people would agree that's a good thing.
I just wonder what the government would plan on doing with that money. Like, they're gonna fund like squirrel gender research or something. Like, what are you gonna use it on?
fucking use it for themselves. They're gonna pocket it, dude. They don't. The government doesn't care about you. It's a myth. It's a lie. They hate you. They hate the people. It's all a fucking false reality.
No matter what political party promises you that they care about you, they really only care about themselves and the rich.
Man, this is depressing. We should talk about something more uplifting, like suicide.
Yeah. Anybody ever wanted to die in here?
Hey, you know what? I actually had some really good G-subs today, speaking of wanting to die.
I'm having some right now.
I had pina... Did you have the pina colada?
I've not tried that one yet. No.
Dude, it's good. It's my favorite, by far.
What's it taste like?
Pina colada.
I've never had, so okay.
I love the flavor of pina coladas. But the weird thing is I don't actually like pina coladas. Like, I've had pina coladas before, I'm like, eh.
So pina colada doesn't have flavors, that is the
But like the flavor of pina colada, I've had like pina colada
I don't really know how to describe it. It's like kind of sweet, but it's not like overly sweet. I don't know. It's really good.
It tastes like Hawaii.
That's a good way to describe it, honestly.
Like, think about just
I imagine pineapple
Hawaii.
then.
Imagine butt fucking the coconut.
If you like pineapple coconut.
If you like coconut.
If you like cock.
Anyways, yeah, use code GOONS at GamerSups.gg.
That's right, baby. It's in the description. In the description.
Scott Stapp says GamerSups GOONS.
Scott Stapp approved flavor. Heroin flavor for Scott Stapp G-Sups.
Don't even drink it, you put it in your veins.
Dude, we never answered the tattoo question, by the way.
What was that? Oh, what would we get?
Do we have a tattoo or do we want one?
I do not have one. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I just don't know what the hell I would want on my body forever.
You should get your U2s tattooed on you.
I was sick.
Like 17 times. Just get a sleeve of your
On
YouTubes.
each cheek.
Most narcissistic shit you could do. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I put some like show or some brand on me and then it turns out they're like fucking Nazis, that would be regret. So I don't know.
What if Raid Shadow Legends was like, dude, we'll give you
Already yes.
$500,000 to get a Raid tattoo.
Where?
Tramp stamp.
Oh, dude, I'm down. Absolutely. So then when I'm getting my ass pounded, I'm a walking advertisement.
What about on your chest?
Oh, I don't know about all my chest.
Why not?
Just the Raid Shadow.
$500K?
What if they gave you a Raid Shadow Legends guitar and you had to use it in every video?
What is a Raid Shadow Legends guitar though?
They'll make it happen.
It's just a guitar. This is Raid Shadow Legends.
I mean, I'd do it. Yeah, that'd be a good meme. Then I could like have the ad in the Omegle. That'd be perfect. Raid, make it
but
happen.
you have to use it all the time. No more Sean guitar. No more.
Well, it has to be
Raid all the time.
It has to be good though. If it's like my Sean guitar, sure, fuck it.
It's just like a squire that just says Raid on it in Sharpie.
That's always a good hypothetical. What is the fucking line you would draw for a certain amount of money?
Limit. Yeah.
No, I'd do just about anything.
I know you would, you fucking weirdo.
McNasty, did you watch Squid Game?
No, I haven't had a chance to yet.
You really should, man.
It's pretty good.
I know. It's not that I don't want to. I just don't like.
The hype is
I don't know,
warranted. Like me and Super
I'm
talking
not
about
the kind
this.
of person to sit down and just watch TV for like a long time. Like I hate doing that.
Oh,
You
can
just
get through
sleep.
it. Like, yeah, you
but
just
when I
hibernate.
do, well, I just sit at my computer until I'm tired and then I go
When
to
I
bed.
do, it's Family Guy, nothing but family.
Peter Griffin compilations.
No, but it's a quick watch. That's one thing I like to like. I wouldn't sit down and watch all of Naruto, which is like 18 million seasons or something. You know?
Yeah.
Naruto. It's like 9
Naruto.
episodes though, so you can get through it pretty quick.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Very, very, very good.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna suck because of all the memes and hype around it, but I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Even though the dubbed over English was pretty boo boo AIDS.
Yeah, I don't know.
still enjoyed
The dub
it.
is pretty fucking corny.
Yeah. Once you get past that, though, it's good.
You know how I told you?
Nope.
I told you guys about my nephew stealing from me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, what happened is, so my nephew recently got into high school, because I guess high school started this year, and I think that he's like fucking around with some like shitty friends, because he like immediately started failing like most of his classes and shit, and he just started like stealing from like his closest family members. Like my dad pretty much raised him, like, 'cause he doesn't really have a dad. I mean, he does, but he always moves states and shit. And he like never sees him, and he started like stealing because he goes there like every weekend to like just hang out, you know, just get away from his mom or whatever and get away from school. And he started stealing from like my dad and my sister and shit. And then he came over here, because his birthday was September 20th. He came over here. I hosted a birthday party for him. I was like, yeah, you guys can do the party at my house because it's big and a lot of people here, and then we can barbecue and whatnot. And when he was here, he stole my cousin's like $110 like sunglasses, and then came back a month later because they had to come pick up the fucking chairs that they brought for the birthday party. Came back, then he stole my fucking $300 vape that was just sitting on the counter. Yeah, and I didn't notice until, because my other cousin came over to hang out, and he's like, you have your vape on you? I want to like hit it. I was like, yeah, and I looked around for it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, who came over today? I was like, I know my dad came over, but I don't think my dad would fuck with it. So I called my dad and I was like, hey, like, who are you with today when you came over? He's like, just me and Andrew's his name. Me and Andrew. And I was like, you need to call Andrew's mom and like have her search his shit, because I think that he stole my vape. And he's like, what?
That sucks
like, yeah.
so much, man.
And she searched around. She found my vape. She found my cousin's sunglasses. She found my sister's Crocs. So he stole a pair of her Crocs.
What a freak!
And then he stole because the cousin I used to live with now lives with my dad.
What kind of
and
bomb
he had
is
like
this
a,
kid trying to make?
He had like an empty vape, and he stole the empty vape from him. So he's just stealing like the randomest shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He's
got
probably
caught.
he's probably trying to sell it or
No,
something.
no,
like
no.
taunt it.
Well, I was thinking that, but he had the shit for like he didn't have my vape for very long, but he had those sunglasses for like a good month. Like I feel like you could sell a cool pair of sunglasses in a month.
It kind of sounds like to me that he was just trying to look cool. Because, like, I know anytime I've ever wore sunglasses, vaped, and had Crocs on, people think I'm cool.
That's when you slay
People just walk up to you and ask you for your autograph.
Yeah, people are like, this guy's a celebrity. He's fucking awesome.
I want to be his friend all the time.
See, the thing is, I don't think he's selling it. So let me tell you the most fucked up part. So he got caught red-handed for that shit, right? And my dad told me, he's like, I'm going to have him come over and give you the stuff back so he can be there and apologize. And he came over he came over on Saturday over the weekend, and he gave me my vape back, and he gave my cousin a sunglasses back. And he was like really sad. He was like crying. He was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yeah, man, I understand. It's a shitty feeling. Like you got caught doing something and you didn't think you were going to get caught, and you have to like confront the person. And then what I did was I took him in my room and I gave him $100. Like I said, here, I want you to take this, and if I see that you're becoming a better student and just a better kid overall, I'm going to keep hooking you up. I'm going to keep giving you money, and you're going to have pretty decent money for a fucking high school kid.
Wow, wholesome McNasty moments.
Okay.
That's actually that's a great idea.
I thought you were going to say you took him in your room and beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, just beat him with
Knocked him in his head with a bat.
Because you said this is the fucked up part. I was waiting
pinned
for
him up
it.
against the wall and stuck a gun in his mouth.
I was on the edge of my seat there. All right.
No, the fucked up part is still coming. So
okay.
Yeah, I wanted to give him an incentive, like a good incentive for like a good money incentive. Mm-hmm. So instead of stealing for money or stealing for the things he wants, he has a reason to be a good kid and then earn the money that he can take and spend it on whatever the fuck ever. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
So that night he went and spent the night at my dad's house that night and stole my sister's vape, her fucking wax pen, her wax pen.
So he's like a kleptomaniac.
And he went home the next day fucking high off of his mind. Wow. That fucking day I gave him $100, dude.
Yeah,
which was like another good steal for him.
See, I feel like that's definitely going to need more attention than just money. That's
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to keep doing it.
Yeah, any reasonable like kid would, once they see that it's wrong and then you're incentivizing them by telling them to be good, I feel like that's where it would end.
Right, because that's like
deeper.
That's like getting
problems.
off super easy. You know what I mean? Like that's a sweet ass deal. To steal from somebody and then be like, okay, I want to actually help you. Here's some cash, like straighten it out, and then to go and steal again. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but it's not like I gave him $5. I gave him $100 is a lot when you're 14.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of money. Somebody gave me $100 when I was 14. I'd be like,
yeah, dude, I'd be getting on my knees ready to suck some dick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just immediately just did the same thing again. And so like, my dad doesn't even want him around anymore. He's like, I just like within like a span of a month, my dad just like is just not gonna let him be a part of his life anymore. It's just fucked.
Yeah,
my dad is pretty much his dad.
I don't know if that's the best way to go about it. I mean, I can understand the anger.
Well, we gave him a lot of support. We wanted to support him. Everybody that talked to him was like, "We're here for you. Like, we want to help you change." And then to immediately just disregard everything that he said to us and steal again, it's just like all the trust that we had. We already had a little amount of trust in him. We were like, hopefully, he comes back around,
right.
But it's just all the trust left is just gone.
Yeah, sounds like he might need therapy.
Giving up on him will only make it worse, though.
Yeah.
Because if his role models are his shitty friends, and that's all he has.
I don't think my dad wants to necessarily give up on him. I just don't think he wants him around anymore because he's stealing shit.
Yeah.
Like he just doesn't want to get his shit stolen. And the thing is, my dad has a pretty shitty memory too. So he'll like set something somewhere, and if Andrew just steals it, my dad will just be like, "Oh, I probably just misplaced it," and just forget about it.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I think that what he is, my sister needs to move him to a different school. I think if she takes him away from the friend group that he has right now, it'll probably be a lot more beneficial to him. I think that's. I mean, a logical reason is that he has fucked up friends because he was last year in middle school. He was good. He was like good grades and shit. Played baseball and stuff.
He's in middle school.
No, he was in middle school last year.
Oh, so he's a freshman.
He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's a freshman in high school. And it's like the second he got into high school, it's like he just like, it's almost like he looked around. He's like, what are the shittiest fucking friends I can find?
Well, does he? You said his dad's not in his life, right? I mean, I feel like it's probably like some attention kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I don't know, because my dad is like his dad. My dad pretty much raised him. He was like the father figure in his life. Like every weekend they were together. He would take him to his baseball games. He would give him like chores and stuff to do to earn money and go out and get breakfast, and you know they were like pretty much like
still though I feel like
son.
when you reach that high school age and you realize like, you know, this isn't my real father, or like, you know, so I don't know, I just feel like it gets different when you get older, because then you realize like that it's not actually your blood necessarily, you know. I don't know, and I feel like it can have issues where it's like you want attention and you kind of try and get into a bad crowd, and then you do things for your friends' attention to try and like impress them, like, oh yeah, look at this vape I stole or something.
Yeah,
and
you
then
start to care more about your friends'
validation.
feelings than your family's feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's like a trend right now too, is to steal shit. You seen that on TikTok?
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe he was just
too.
he was just coping devious licks or whatever they call it.
A diabolical lick.
Diabolical licks.
So dumb.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah. But well, the thing that sucks too is he's such a, it's like a shy kid. Like he does not talk hardly at all. Like if you try and talk to him, he like I was trying to talk to him that day he was here. I was trying to get like words out of him, and he was just like, yeah, I know. Like he's, I don't know. It's just it's hard to get his like point of view or his feelings on something.
Yeah, it's even tougher when you're a guy too. I feel like, because you know, as a man, you're like, it's almost like you're supposed to put on this like masculine, tough guy fucking image.
Yeah,
and it's hard to be like,
yeah, especially when you're hanging around your other dude friends and shit. You know?
Yeah. For a
You
dude
gotta
to
appear
say
like a
like,
hard
"Hey,
ass."
I'm struggling," it's like, oh, yeah, that's
it's
hard.
like, man up, you fucking pussy.
Yeah, mental health. What do you mean? Just go outside and talk to some friends or something.
Just do some reps, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's sad. That sucks to hear.
Yeah, that's a tough situation.
And don't fucking steal, people. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. If you're gonna steal, do it from the government.
That's
Lie
right.
on your, if you want to still commit tax fraud.
Now, people
Yeah.
who commit tax fraud, that's cool people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't steal other people's belongings.
Steal from your family.
right.
You know, the thing is too is that like if he went over like to a family event and stole a roll of toilet paper from my grandma or something, you know, it's like that's one thing. But he's stealing from the people that he's around all the time, literally every fucking weekend.
Yeah, that's tough.
That was something I was taught real early. Like, if I was to ever steal anything, like money from my dad, I would just get the fucking shit beat out of me. Like, I would get the ass spanking of a lifetime. So I just knew not to do that. So
I stole one, from what I can remember, I only stole one thing when I was a kid, and it was a Raiders plushie football from daycare. Did you guys go to daycare?
no, I didn't go to daycare.
No.
Did you go to daycare, dude? Well, they have like little cubby holes.
I did one year.
Yeah, everybody has their own cubby hole at daycare. It's just like a wall, and you could just set your shit in there. Anyways, I saw a Raiders plushie football in there. I was like, I want that. I want to take that home with me. And I did. And I brought it home, and I was like, I guess I was in my room, like, tossing it up and, like, catching it or something. My mom's all, what is that? I was like, a Raiders plushie football. She's like, where the fuck did you get that? I was like, oh, my dad bought it for me. Because that was, like, my excuse was like, well, you should just believe that my dad bought it for me. But my dad is a hardcore Niners fan. Like, dedicated Niners fan. She was like, that doesn't make any sense. She called my dad. Did you buy Eric a Raiders plushie football? And she was like, no. And I'm pretty sure I had to take it back to daycare and like give it back to the kid. And I guess that feeling alone of like that shittiness of being caught made me never want to do it again.
Yeah, I got caught. I wasn't even really trying to steal. The thing that I had, I didn't think it belonged to anybody, so I took it. And I don't think that it ended up belonging to anybody. But I was at school, and there was like this Kirby toy that I found,
Nice.
like under some desk, that just, I don't know, it didn't look like it belonged to anybody. So I just grabbed it and I was like playing with it. And I think the teacher asked me whose it was, and I just said it was mine. And I took it home, and I like got in trouble. But like I didn't think it belonged to anybody. But yeah, I got in trouble for stealing.
Classic
really
kleptomaniac excuse.
Yeah, dude. Like it was like hidden under some dark corner of a desk. I'm like, surely no one wants this. I guess I'll just take it.
Were you like really young?
Yeah, I was like fucking
I was like
first
22.
yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Just in a random classroom 2 days ago.
Yeah, not even enrolled in the school.
It was one of your bandmates, Kirby's. He's sitting behind the drum set. Guess nobody wants this.
Yeah, I felt like such a piece of shit because I was like, what if this was someone's Kirby toy and now they're sad and they want it?
Yeah, I don't think I ever stole anything. I don't ever remember taking anything.
Yeah, stealing is just, I don't know. I feel like you just have this thing in your brain that is either there or it isn't there that makes you feel awful for stealing. And you're just like, man, I don't ever want to do that again.
You know what was a devious lick?
Yeah.
The Americans stealing all the land from the Indians.
Damn. Holy shit.
Alrighty then. You should put that on TikTok.
Fucking Christopher Columbus, biggest devious lick of all time. Hot damn.
Anyways.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't steal. Moral of the story: don't steal things.
Yeah, don't steal.
Yeah.
I don't like people that are thieves. Yeah, don't
If
steal
you're gonna
land.
do it, if you have that fucking kleptomania itch, don't do it from your immediate family. Don't steal from the people you love because they're gonna fucking resent you almost immediately. That's the quickest way to lose trust.
Definitely.
That's how people end up homeless.
What, stealing from their family?
People you lose all trust in your family. Nobody wants you around. I mean, I'm sure drugs is a lot of part of it too, but the thing is too is drugs convinces you to steal. You know, you start running out of money for drugs, and then you start stealing to pay to fund the drugs.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's true.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
Kind of that path. I wonder if that's part of it too. Which I guess it really wouldn't be because you gave him $100 and then he immediately stole something else. I feel like he wasn't doing it for money. I guess
if he did it like a month down the road, I'd be like, oh, maybe he just ran out of money and just didn't want to become the student that I wanted him to be.
The same day. That's
like within like 8 hours, stole again.
No, he's getting like a rush from it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like the adrenaline of like getting away with it. He's not very good.
Yeah, it's pretty because like
should give him some
clearly
pointers.
Nobody's if something's gone missing, now our first instinct is, oh, if Andrew took it, like clearly.
Yeah,
he might get blamed.
He might get blamed. Somebody might just throw something away, and he's gonna get yelled at for stealing some shit or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's his own fucking fault for like ruining all the trust in his family.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin that. Don't ruin trust with your family.
Yeah.
Ruin trust with your friends. That's fun.
Yeah. Ruin trust with everyone else besides your immediate
trust with your
family.
government.
Like, I don't trust McNasty to get up out of bed for anything. You know what I mean?
I don't trust any of you guys at all.
Really?
No.
Oh, God.
The amount of money you've stolen from me, McNasty, alone.
Actually, that's true. That's a pretty big devious lick. You've been stealing from us for like 2 years.
Do I have to talk about this on every podcast and
yes,
explain?
Until we're paid. Yes.
I'm gonna explain it again. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna explain it again. We have been earning money on the podcast since it started.
Explain it. Don't
I want to explain it.
No,
because
it's a joke. We were joking.
You're turning me into a fucking thief.
No, we were joking.
No,
McNasty's
you did
not
that
a thief.
to yourself, technically.
McNasty's not a thief.
No, it's not his fault.
All I'm going to say is we're waiting on a bank account to be created for the Goons podcast, and then I'm going to put all the money that we've earned so far into the bank account.
I just like role-playing as a sweatshop child. I just think it's fun.
Yeah, it's just fun to...
Yeah, you of all people, okay.
It's fun to point blame onto you for no reason.
You're a self-appointed sweatshop child.
Yep.
Till somebody asks you to buy a chair, and you're like, fuck it, I'll buy a chair. No more
Use
doo-doo
my
chair.
shillings to buy a chair.
Did you get added in that shit chair recently?
Yeah, tons of people are like, hey, is this your chair on eBay?
Like a shitty chair.
That thing
was
was
so
worse
gross.
than mine. Oh, yeah.
It looked like somebody just bare-ass diarrhea all over it.
Yeah.
Like it was just a huge wet stain.
That's the thing. Like, could I sell my mattress? Is it like a bioweapon? I don't
Fuck
know.
yeah, dude.
No,
so?
dude, you cannot sell, dude. That's like the one thing you can't resell as a mattress.
Really?
It's actually it's
Yeah,
illegal.
but as the do, as like the do.
This is still illegal. You can't That's
What's
like the
so
one
illegal
thing,
about
isn't it?
selling a mattress? What do you mean? Just
It's
because
literally a fucking bioweapon.
just because some of my biology's on it? Like, what's wrong with that?
Just because it has its own ecosystem.
Somebody would pay you 10 grand to buy your shit mattress. I
All right,
guarantee
let's
it.
start the bidding in chat. Who wants my shit mattress?
You are committing a crime.
live on the podcast.
You are involved in criminal activity live.
Dude, you would get
right
cloned.
now.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Let's clone a version of you that's less of a pussy.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Yeah, what if you got cloned and it became more successful than you?
That'd be awesome.
Ooh. There would have to be a shred wars between the do and the do to figure out who was the coolest.
The other one should be called the also.
Die. Damn, can you imagine if we cloned McNasty? Fuck.
Yeah, no.
I'd
There'd never be any food in the fridge ever.
All the Alaskan king beds would be gone.
Dude, I was thinking about buying one of those.
I want a big bed for my house eventually.
Yeah.
A big old chungo
The
bed.
problem is I'm too tall, and the only like
Too tall Jones.
the only like bed that's made like everywhere that's tall enough for me is a cow king.
Cow?
Even like a regular king is too short.
It's kind of sad. You're so massive. You got to buy something labeled cow.
Yeah. I'm buying a cow bed. It's just hay.
Buying a bed for a fucking
No,
cow.
like California, like Cal, CAL.
Ah, I got
Cow.
you.
California
You just
king.
pronounced it like a retard, I see.
Yeah, cow king.
Calcutta.
Fat ass cow bed.
Bed for obese man 1.
No, yeah, Alaskan beds are like, I think they're like 10 foot by 10 foot or something. They're huge.
Why are they called Alaskan?
I don't know, just because Alaska's like the size of the U.S. That's fucking huge.
Because they never see sunlight and they're depressed and they have high suicide rates.
Damn.
Or it's just the name of their state.
Well, it could be, yeah. Didn't think of that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's another one too. It's called a Wyoming king. I think it's like 8 foot by 8 foot.
Oh, because they're boring and flat.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met anybody from Wyoming.
I'm
Are
not
there
sure
any
that state
Wyoming-
exists.
It's not real.
Yeah.
You can't convince me otherwise.
I wonder if there's any Wyoming YouTubers.
I mean, it's
No way.
literally
No
a
way.
fucking square, isn't it? Like, isn't Wyoming a goddamn
Yeah, that's like a rectangle.
Yeah, Wyoming isn't real.
I wonder if maybe Wyoming's like the next place to live as a YouTuber. Like low taxes, low.
Dude, it's a fucking square. It's Minecraft. It's the Minecraft fucking state.
Probably don't have internet. That's probably why you've never met anyone there.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Do we have any listeners or viewers from Wyoming? I'd be fucking surprised. You
Fuck
fake
you
ass.
if you live in Wyoming.
Yeah,
You
seriously.
AI fake bitch. You're
Yeah.
not real. They're a robot in the comment section.
Yeah. You're a RuneScape bot.
Whoa.
Imagine not having a unique shape as a state. Bro.
Fucking squares. You're all just like your
Bruh.
state.
Can we have West Coast and East Coast gang up on the Midwest, please?
Whoa, what the fuck?
Is that Midwest?
That
Is
dude's,
Wyoming considered Midwest?
Probably.
Or is it West?
dude's kind of almost like mid-east. Because you're like on the eastern side, aren't you?
No, Missouri's like straight in the middle of it.
Let's just all agree that South Carolina is the best state, period.
It's not.
It is. It totally is. 100%.
It is if you hate minorities.
Well, you live in California and you hate minorities, so that doesn't make any sense.
If there's less minority haters here, then statistically, on paper, less minority haters.
But you have
Yeah,
more
because
minorities
you're all
there.
full of minorities.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the most minority state, so.
I want to go to Seattle one day.
Seattle seems nice.
I want to go to. I want to go to Denver.
I've
I
been
want to
there.
visit Denver. Colorado is also kind of it's like a square as well. Man, Colorado, that's disappointing. Come on,
Well,
let's get some geography in that bitch. Let's
What?
make-
You need to go up to some other state and conquer some land and change the shape. That's what you need to do.
let's start a civil war between like Utah, Colorado, and Wyoming.
That's
that would be
right.
so interesting.
Just to change the shape on the map.
Yeah, just to get some fucking character in there. Like, come on.
I mean, look at what Florida did. They conquered until they were a dick and balls, you know? So get creative with it.
East Coast, best coast, easily. You can see the creativity, and it's like, boom, manifest destiny, and then everything got boring after Texas.
Yep, Missouri, we got a boot heel. That's our thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, California kind of cool looking.
Nope.
You're like the butthole of America. It's like just what was left over.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the butthole of America be Missouri because it's right in the middle?
No, it's
Just
definitely
I'm
Colorado.
like the left ass cheek. You're like the right ass cheek. Dude's just the butthole.
I like this scenario.
Texas is the taint.
What is the dead center of America?
Just about Missouri. I don't know.
Well, does Alaska really count?
No.
Uh,
You have to say continental U.S. the 48 states.
The continental breakfast.
Continental breakfast.
What does that mean, by the way, when they say continental breakfast?
I don't know.
Is it just like only Americans can eat this?
Why can't they say free breakfast?
For real?
yeah, seriously.
You got a continental breakfast? Okay, well, good thing I'm in America, because if I was in Japan, I couldn't eat it. What the fuck does it mean?
Have you ever had continental breakfast? Just like slaps.
No.
Every once in a while. Usually it's
Remember
just
I had
like
one-
it's just like cereal. That's usually all it is.
Yeah. When I was younger, I went fishing like a few months ago, and there was a continental breakfast, but it was COVID, so everything was just like hand food. Like there was nothing good. It was just like cereal, and you get like a muffin. Everything was just fucking ass. But I remember going as a kid, and I remember having a continental breakfast, and you could make your own Belgian waffles. They had like a waffle maker.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
this.
that was
That's
fucking
pretty
sweet.
common. Yeah.
Actually, I have a good food
I haven't seen
story.
that in a long time.
Go ahead, dude.
I was just gonna say continental breakfast is exactly what it sounds like. It's food you would expect to eat within the continent that you reside in.
That's so stupid. Can we just say breakfast, please?
yeah, for real. Okay, go
I
ahead
have
with
a
your
good
food.
a food story that is actually very, very surprising, and I was, for lack of a better term, shook.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was bussin'.
Oh, shit.
All right? And I know
Okay.
that's cringy, and I'm willing to be cringe because of how good the breakfast was.
Okay, we're past the
I was-
adjectives now. Go on to the story.
Yeah, keep
I was
building this
going
up.
fishing. I was going fishing.
Gone
Really,
fishing.
really- I was going fishing really, really early. It was like fucking 6 a.m. and a lot of places were still closed. And do you guys have Sprint gas stations?
No.
No.
Well, I went to a Sprint gas station, and they have like these ones with like Sprint kitchens where they have like gas station food, but it's like, I guess it's like more upscale gas station food, about as upscale as it can get. But I went to this one, and they had breakfast, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be. I've never had like gas station Sprint kitchen food, so I was like, this is gonna be dog shit, 100%. And they had this black lady back there cooking, and she made some grits and bacon
Ooh.
and eggs. Bro.
You
That
had me at
shit-
black lady. I knew it was gonna be good.
That shit was next fucking level, bro.
Really?
That lady was throwing it fucking down in that kitchen.
Damn.
Like, I've been tempted to go back there just to have
For the
breakfast.
food, yeah.
Dude, yeah, it was that fucking good.
Damn, man.
I'm like, damn, she needs to be working at fucking Waffle House. I'm like, this lady can fucking cook.
Yeah, what an upgrade from fucking Sprint to Waffle House. Thought you were gonna say maybe for like Gordon Ramsay or something. Man, you deserve to be in a Waffle House.
Well, honestly, it was better than Waffle House. And I
Yeah.
was like, fuck, dude. And you know she's not getting, like, quality shit to cook with. Like, there's no way they're fucking dumping money into the Sprint kitchen food supply.
Right? Yeah,
you know what
she's
I mean?
working with dog shit for sure.
Yeah, and she made it so good. I was like
Yeah.
fucking blown away at how good it was.
Man,
So
What are grits?
what a legend.
it's just like corn,
I've never had it
like
before. Grits.
ground up corn. I'm pretty sure,
Yeah,
like white corn.
it's mushy shit.
Never had it before.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know nothing about grits and greens. Never
Yeah,
been
it's
south
just-
of Queens.
Corn kernels. You
I think I'm
soak
gonna
them
fly
in
down there on a
something.
business trip though.
Well,
Maybe get taken honky tonkin.
most
But that's
grits
it.
suck. You have to have someone that knows what they're doing to make them good. If you just go get grits from anywhere, they're probably gonna be ass. You have to have someone cooking them with some love.
Yeah. Throwing in that possum grease into the grits.
I always wanted to
baby.
go
Yeah.
to like I always wanted to. I don't know how to word it right. I don't know if I want to get like invited. I don't know. I always wanted to attend like a really southern like black family barbecue. You know?
Okay, I can arrange.
You would
that
stand out
for
like
you.
a sore ass.
Like
piece
you ever
of
see
shit
you ever
dog.
see like a TikTok or something? And it's like oh, this white dude's he's like invited to the barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Like this white dude's like invited to the barbecue. I always want to be like, I don't know. I just want to like. I feel like the food there is just fucking fire. I don't know. I just want to try
Oh,
it.
for sure.
Well, with our listeners, I'm sure there are plenty of black families out there that would be willing to let you in on their barbecue.
Yeah.
And if you get invited, I
YouTuber
want to go
privilege.
too.
Yeah, me too. I'm coming.
I
Black
wanna
family
go, too.
barbecues. That's it.
I'll-
That's
dude,
the
I'll
only
buy
reason I
some-
started this job.
I'll buy some Boston butt. I'll throw in. I'll throw in
Boston
some,
butt.
some ribs.
What is Boston butt?
It's good, man.
What is it?
What is Boston butt?
Is it like part of a pig or a cow or
It's
some guy from Boston?
slightly wedged shaped portion. Oh, it's pork shoulder. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that like most of the time, if not all the time, you see pork butt. It's just shoulder. It's weird. Like you're
That
not
is-
actually buying pork ass.
That's retarded. Just
Yeah,
call
it's
it what
weird.
it is.
I know.
Pork shoulder is fucking good though.
Yeah, it's like pretty good.
Okay, so Boston butt actually does come from the shoulder of a pig. I didn't know that. I never even knew where it came from. I just knew it was called because I've had pork shoulder and I've had Boston butt, but I didn't know they were like.
I've never heard of it called Boston butt before.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were pretty much the same thing.
I've heard it called pork butt. Pork ass.
Pig ass. Why don't we just call it that? Just call it what it fucking is.
I know, like the
Say
most intense way of saying it.
The most unpolitically correct term for it.
Hog
Pig
shitter.
sphincter.
Yeah. What if we had to call foods by their real name, like hamburger, ground up cow?
I think that's the reason they don't do that. Because it probably deter people from wanting to buy it. you know?
Pulled pork sandwich is like shredded up pig.
What would they even call hot dogs? Just like
Mechanically separated animal.
Capsuled pig death.
sludge. Sludge tubes.
I've never heard of a food more unappealing than blood sausage.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Like who
That's
says
one right there that
"Mm."
like lives up to its name.
Yeah, for real.
It's literally just fucking coagulated blood in sausage casing. I don't know. It's fucking the Irish or Scottish or whatever like that shit.
like steak, just sliced pig or sliced cow. We should just call shit what it is, dude.
Yep.
Sliced cow leg.
Well, we don't get grossed out by ribs.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Yeah.
literally ribs.
Those ribs.
Damn, dude. I feel like I'm high right now.
Are you high?
No,
Did you steal my sister's vape pen?
I am your nephew.
Or her, what is it called? Wax pen. That's what it was. Yeah.
What would you do if I told you I had been hiring your nephew to steal things from you and your family this whole time?
I'll give you $100 to stop.
Meanwhile, I'm in his back pocket.
I'll give
giving
you
him
money
150.
That'd be pretty fucked up.
It would definitely.
Piss blood.
We got any motherfuckers from Oklahoma listening?
No chance.
No. I mean, you know where me and Du are from. Who else are you talking to? Your voice is in your head.
Anybody from South Korea on this podcast?
We got any motherfuckers from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma? I'm just gonna start naming random cities.
Yeah, somebody's definitely gonna reply to that.
Who here from Tallahassee?
We got anyone from fucking Happy Jack, Arizona?
Dude, somebody's gonna piss their pants if you get it right there. They'll be like, what the fuck? It's like a town of 80 people.
We got any motherfuckers from Tick Fall, Louisiana?
Dick Ball, Louisiana.
I think he said tick fall.
I know what he said. I know what he
Yeah.
said. I know what
yeah.
he said.
Listen better, the do.
I know what he
You guys want to visit every state before you perish?
Eh, not every state.
said. Not all of them matter.
Mostly like the main ones.
Every one of them except Wyoming, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do you visit something that doesn't exist? That's the real
True.
question.
That's where fucking Area 51 is. Just
Probably,
Wyoming.
actually, yeah. Like on Spotify. I'm still recording. Like on Spotify. I'm the last one still here. They both ended their recordings, so like us on Spotify. They meant to. They just. It might be like mid-sentence. I don't know what just happened all of a sudden, but like. Follow us, subscribe, use code GOONS, GSUPS. You're killing it on Spotify. That's it. Goodbye.